first started in the mortgage industry, I had no idea how important this decision would be, restricted or independent. It sounded like a minor detail at the time, but looking back, it shaped everything, my income, my freedom, and my stress levels at times. And the crazy part, most new mortgage brokers don't realize how much of a big deal this is until they are already locked in. Now, if you're thinking about becoming a mortgage broker, you'll need to decide whether you want to work as a restricted, so this means tied to certain lenders, or independent, which is a whole of market broker. It's one of those decisions that sounds simple but has a massive impact on your career. I've worked with hundreds of brokers over the years, and trust me, picking the wrong one can mean leaving money on the table, limiting your potential, or even feeling trapped in a role that doesn't suit you. So here's the problem. Too many new brokers jump into the first opportunity that comes their way without fully understanding the consequences. They realize too late that being restricted means they can't offer the best deals to the clients, or that going independent means they suddenly have to master lead generation, compliance, and admin all on their own. And once you're in, it's not always easy to switch. You don't want to spend years feeling frustrated, earning less than you should, or worse, burning out because the setup doesn't quite fit your strengths. So what is the right choice? It depends on what you want from your career. So here is how I break it down. The first one is security versus control. If you want a steady income, a restricted role like working for a bank offers more stability. But if you want full control over your earnings, going independent lets you set your own fees and choose the best product for your clients. The second thing you have is support versus freedom. Restricted brokers often get training and leads and compliance support. Independent brokers, they're on their own. That means more work up front, but it also means full autonomy. Third thing we have is earning potential. Restricted brokers typically earn a salary plus commission, but commissions are often lower. Independent brokers have unlimited earning potential, but only if they can generate their own leads. The fourth thing we have is client trust. This is a big one. If you're restricted, you can only recommend from a set list of lenders, which can lead to awkward conversations when a client finds a better deal elsewhere. As an independent broker, though, you can genuinely find the best product for them, making it easier to build long-term relationships. And the fifth thing we have is the learning curve. Going independent means wearing multiple hats. So you've got to be an advisor, you've got to be a marketer, you've got to be a compliance officer, you've got to be a business owner. If that excites you, great. But if it makes you feel overwhelmed, starting as a restricted broker might be the better move. So before you decide, ask yourself, do you want the safety net of a structured environment or the challenge and potential rewards of building your own brand? The biggest lesson I've learned is your career path should match your long-term vision. Too many brokers focus on short-term comfort rather than long-term growth. If you don't want to stay stuck in a role that doesn't align with your goals, take the time to map out where you want to be in the next 5 to 10 years, because the best brokers aren't just reactive, they plan out their success. If you enjoyed this video, then check out this one here on screen, which is a deep dive into how you can start your career as a mortgage broker. It's everything you need to know once you've passed your CMAP to build up to building a thriving business. Come on, give it a click.